Welcome into Studio 3 here at NASCAR.com with special guest Matt Kenseth. Matt, big announcement today. Wyndham Rewards coming on. You're going back Cup racing in the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series in the number 6 car. So tell me feelings, excitement, everything that surrounds that.
Yeah, I mean, big announcement today. Obviously, going back to Roush Fenway Racing, where it all started with me. So I'm excited to get back to work soon. You know, with Jack and Mark being part of this. Mark is the first one who kind of, I guess, discovered me and got me a job at Roush Fenway Racing. So it's exciting to be back here and be part of that. Obviously, Wyndham coming on board is huge, bringing a new sport or a new sponsor to the sport, and having them on the side of the car is going to be fun. So like I said, looking forward to getting to work.
First race going to be Kansas. That's coming up here in a couple weeks. You know, a track that you've run pretty well out in the past. So what are the expectations? Obviously, you know, you haven't been out of the car that long, but these guys will have 10, 11, 12 races on you by the time we get to Kansas. So what are the expectations when you get in the race car?
Well, I watched Kyle Busch sit out for about 6 months with broken legs, and 5 months, 4 months, whatever it was, and came back pretty strong. So I'm not really worried about being necessarily very rusty, but with no testing, policy and all that, and being in a different car, working with different crew chief, different manufacturer, all that stuff. Obviously, there's going to be a learning curve there. So I'm looking forward to going to Kansas. I don't necessarily have any expectations. I'm looking forward to those first 5 in a row that I'm running, and kind of evaluate, see where we're at, see what we need to work on, and that type of thing.
What's it like being back on campus at Roush Fenway Racing?
Well, I haven't been there yet because we've been trying to keep it somewhat a secret. I mean, I've been there, but not been there with all the guys at the shop. So I'm looking forward to getting back there. I know there's a lot of familiar faces that are still there. I'm anxious to get back there and kind of get acclimated again and get to see everybody, and like I said, get to work on Kansas.
What have the first 8 or 9 races been like for you that you haven't been behind the wheel? You've been paying attention, you've been watching?
I've been paying some attention. I've certainly been paying more attention lately, as this has come about, and trying to get more into what they're doing over at RFR, and kind of somewhat get ingrained in what's going on and how they go about things. But other than that, it's been great. The last 6 months have been really good.
You know, we talked a little bit earlier about your connection with Mark, and obviously he made the Blue 6 famous. Your car is going to be blue. Did you have any hand in designing that? Any kind of, sentimental? I mean, you don't seem like an overly sentimental guy, but with Mark having such a big role in your career, and it really does kind of look like his car from back in the day. So how's that? Is that cool?
Ironically, when I came to Roush Fenway Racing in 1997, when I talked to Mark and Mark talked to Jack, and we kind of got all together, Mark's plan was that I would take over his car when he retired. And it's a good thing I didn't wait for that, because I probably would have been like 35 my rookie year or something like that by the time he finally retired. But that was the original plan, so it's kind of ironic that I'm going to go get in the 6 car here in a few weeks and drive that car that obviously Mark made so famous.
All right, you can catch Matt Kenseth in the 6 at Kansas Speedway.